didn't check you. That's what surprised you. You're like, I'm shocked. You're still here with me. Have you had such people? Exactly. So, experience is really, really important. So today we are going to talk about event promotion and mastering how to pack the room. And as we are discussing this, about events, promotion, how to fill the room, I want you, I'm requesting each one of you. Are you ready for my request? Will you do it?
Yes.
Will you do it?
Yes.
I'm requesting you, look at you not as an IBO. Look at you as the CEO of your business. Because if you're looking at this information as the owner of the business, and another one is seeing themselves as just an IBO, let me tell you, there becomes a very big gap. You miss out on some other things. Imagine you're the owner of your business. You're the CEO of OQATA. You, with your ID number, you're the CEO of your organization. How can you build a very powerful organization and you cause the momentum and you have an event that overflows? So that's the mindset I want you to take and look at yourself as the owner of the business, as the CEO. Are we together? That becomes very, very important. Because some of the things we train here, some of you take them as if, at least I'm just a distributor. This one has nothing to do with me. And you forget that you don't join OQATA to become an IBO. Each one of us here, your end goal is to become the best version of yourself in this industry of network marketing. Every day, I read books, I get information to become the best version of Dr. Saturday David. That's the best person I want. And I've tried to bring out the best of me. If I can say out of 100%, I've tried, I think I'm at around 32% loading. Hello? 32% loading. Which percentage are you? Which percentage are you? Some of you, the battery is down and still charging. It hasn't even reached zero. You know when the battery is off and you're putting it into charging, and it still, and you're waiting to see when it reaches 1. Most of us, we haven't charged to 1%. Me at 20 years in network marketing, I'm at 32. I'm just waiting when I charge 50%. Hello? I charge at 50%. That should be your... At 50%, do you know what will happen at 50%? Do you know what will happen at 50%? At 50% of Saturday David loading, every network will be giving me as an example. At 50% loading, I'll be having my private jet. So if you're still loading, then you're yearning for more. Some of you, I know some leaders who cannot even come for this meeting because according to them, they've loaded it to 99%. Hello? If you know you have an upline, they come whenever they want to come. They think that they have already loaded it to 99%. Their cup is full. They think their battery is what? Is full. So, how to promote events? Why event promotion matters? One, events are growth accelerators in network marketing. Growth accelerators. How do you build a business without exposing yourself and your people into the events? A serious networker, events are not for them. Events are for their teams. You shouldn't be coming to the event to be motivated. You should be already motivated, but you want to spread the motivation. You understand? The event should be helping you to promote the motivation and spread the motivation like virus. You know how virus spreads through? Motivation should be spreading and the confidence like through, so that whoever comes next to you catches the through, the motivation. The high energy. You know, high energy equals to high what? Conversion. High energy equals to high conversion. If you're a Christian or you've been into any church or any gathering, you see somebody preaching, and at the end, they call an altar call. Whoever wants to give their life to Jesus Christ, stand up. Come to the front. If the sermon, if the preaching was of high energy, even the members of the church who you thought are born again, they will also come to give their life again. Have you ever seen the situation? You're like, yeah, but this is a member of the church. They are calling for people to give their life, and they are also coming. Then you know that is a high what? A high energy sermon. So a high energy sermon equals to a high conversion rate. So the more experience people get at the event, the more people will stick into the business. The number one reason why people quit, who can guess? Why do you think people quit? Low energy. Why do you think people quit? I'm asking you. Why do you think people quit?
Lacking experience.
Lacking experience. Lack of vision. Why do people quit? All the answers are correct. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the day you will wake up, are you listening to me? The day you will wake up and doubt whether OQATA will make you money in the future, you will quit. The day somebody will sit you down and tell you those things of network marketing and they demotivate you, you will quit. People quit because they lack. They feel like it will not make for them money in the future. The moment people lose trust in the business, the moment they feel they cannot envision themselves make money, they will quit. And the reason why you're still here, because you still believe that you will make money in OQATA and become like the number one. You become like Saturday, David, you become like the CEO. You become like Hamson. You become like Hajar. As long as you still have that belief, you will remain in the business. Many people have sent me messages. Says, hi there. Do you really believe? Do you really think OQATA will make me money? Because I've been here and other people are making ranks. I'm not making any rank. And I'm doing everything. I invite people. Everyone I invite, they quit. I feel like giving up. Doubt. And what events do, they clear the doubt. They clear the what? The doubt. The moment the doubt is cleared, you will have the energy. So the reason why we invite people to the event is to clear the what? The doubt. And once the doubt is cleared, the energy that they will get will make them invite everything. They invite even do presentation to mad people. Because if you're sober, can I tell you what sober people do before they invite? People who are sober, before they invite, they first read you. Look you from the head to the toes. They even see you. I don't think this one can do. They do prejudging. This is a student. She's broke. She doesn't qualify to do OQATA. Those are normal people. Normal people, they take time to go through everyone. And probably the reason why you're still broke, why you're still struggling, you're acting normal. You're acting normal. I'm not normal. I refuse to be normal. Because normal people, they are not like me. Normal people eat normal food. Normal people stay in normal places. Normal people have normal Ugandan have not gone anywhere. Normal people don't have passports. Normal people have not traveled anywhere. Normal people use normal means of transport. Do you know the normal means of transport? Borders, taxis. Where there is no transport, they walk. Those are normal people. I refuse to be normal. So I encourage you, refuse to be what? To be normal. You be crazy. My parents had to give up on me. In the sense of like, I'm big-headed, I don't listen. Because I refused to do what my parents were seeing in me. You know what people see in you versus what you see in yourself. That's for another day. A forum builds credibility. When you invite people, they see everyone is in the room is full, they'll be like, oh my God, maybe it's not me understanding something. Because all these people cannot be stupid. If everyone is in the room, and for you also in the room, you're confused, you're not understanding anything, you will not blame the room. You will put a blame on yourself. You'll be like, I think I'm the one who is missing out something. So it builds out the credibility of the business. Also, events boost team morale. They boost what? Team morale. Everyone is looking towards the event, and everyone is getting an opportunity to invite, to share, and through the events, people join up. Then also they create fear of missing out for outsiders. I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be left out. Some people, most of you here, you were in a previous company. When the CEO started OQATA, Most of you are like, this is my opportunity to shine here. I don't want to miss out like I missed other opportunities. Now let me start here. So once you attend the events, people come and they fear to miss out. It always brings people, don't miss out on this. They will always come. So it creates the fear of missing out for outsiders. Then set a clear objective. What is the event's purpose? Who is the target audience? What transformation should attendees experience? And tie goals to team or company vision. Set a clear objective for the event. Remember, I told you, you need to look at yourself as a what? As a CEO. Don't invite considering other people in OQATA. When I started building network marketing, I would tell people that if you come late, the room would be full. Because I could invite, making sure that I fill the room personally. And that's how it was always. I would count in the room, 70 to 80% people in the room, guests are mine. So that's the mindset you should have. What is the event's purpose? You need to have a clear of that. Who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? One of the challenges I've had with people in network marketing, in building the business, people have different teachings. And you as a leader, you will always be confused. Some people will come and tell you, no, this OQATA, you know OQATA, is for a certain class of people. Have you heard people say that? It's for a certain class of people. You need to get a class of this. And me in network marketing, because I know my background, because I was a nobody, I believe anybody can become somebody through network marketing. I never overlook or underlook anyone. Right? Anybody can become somebody someday. Because when I started, I was at the university. I couldn't even afford the transport. The person, when I reached at the training center, where I was invited, I found one of the leaders. He was like, your face looks to be familiar. I said, yes. He was like, where did I see you? And I reminded him, because in my vacation of senior 6, I used to work like a houseboy. In my vacation of senior 6, there was a lady on Amilembe Road. She had a diary. And she employed me. She was paying me 20,000 a month. 20,000 as a salary. I could clean, wash her everything, including underpants. I could mop, I could wash utensils, I could serve tea, I could do everything. Now, this young man, he used to supply us eggs in that diary. So he had a truck, they had the, chicken, so he could supply. So he could find me there and supply us eggs. And when we met, it was like, your face looks to be familiar. And I was like, yes, I remember you. I said, you remember the diary on Namilembe Road? He said, yes. Like, that's where we met, because you used to supply us eggs there. He's like, you are the one. I said, yes. He's like, you've also been invited here. I said, yes. He shook his head. He said, okay, enter the room. A few months later, I shocked everyone up to today. Do you understand? So anybody can become somebody. Tie goals to team or company vision. Create a vision for you and your team. Make sure, like I said, this is your company. Create irresistible event messaging. Use emotional benefit-driven language. This one, most of you are seniors. Me, one of my biggest challenges I find today is writing, texting messages. In most cases, you text me, I call you. Because I see like texting is a waste of what? Of time. Because I've not grown in a texting whatever generation. Texting how? We grew up, there were no computers. We had no phones. We had no internet. When I say that, some of you look at me, you're like, oh, are you a legend? No. You people, you're born in the middle of when the world is being transformed. We are born in an era where there was no internet. Some of you, you're born, all what you see is the internet around you, you're browsing, you're searching. My kids, even when they were born, you find the kids, even now, 9 months, they get a phone. You see them doing like this. Browsing. For me, browsing, when? Where? How? No way. And most of you, as I can see, most of you, it is easier for you to text than to call. Yes or yes? You find it hard to make a phone call. Most of you have built the business just by texting, messaging. You spend a day without even calling anyone. You're inviting people. Have you reached? I've reached. Where are you? Come to second level. Which level are you? I'm here, I'm lost. Continue coming. Instead of calling someone, you're busy texting the person. Is that it what you do? I can't do that nonsense. For me, I call. I would rather be, remain, put your phone on your ears. Continue walking. There you are. That's me. But here now, things are much easier. You can easily, do text, use emotional, benefit-driven language. That one you know much better. Emphasize exclusivity and value. When you're inviting 10 people, this is for a few people. We have booked. The seats are reserved. So, I'm just confirming whether I should reserve you a seat. So people come with this notion of like, my seat is what? Reserved. So they come knowing my seat is what? Reserved. By the time they reach here, they see there are many seats and there is no reservation. You understand? Exactly. Then also craft catchy event title and taglines. Craft a catchy event title and tagline. Like what we usually use on our Zooms. Multiple what? Multiple what? Multiple incomes, what? Presentation. How you can make more money. How you can make an extra this, have those taglines. Making money online has never been easy. That OQATA. Share testimonials or success stories from past events. The last time I attended the event, I was a guest and I had nothing, I had no downline, but the moment I attended the event, 6 months later, I've earned this much, my team has grown this big. As in, you're like, if it wasn't for this event, I wouldn't be where I am today. Leverage personal invitations. Face-to-face invitations are more powerful, ladies and gentlemen. I know we want to text everything, do everything, but let me tell you, face-to-face invitation can never be substituted by anything. Invite people face-to-face. If you can invite face-to-face, it is the best. Use voice notes, videos, calls for personal touch. These ones, again, most of you are very much better at it. To leverage your invitations. Also, train your team to invite effectively. Invite effectively. Imagine you inviting 5 people. And you have also 10 people, everyone inviting how many people? 5. Those are 50 people. Actually, there are 55. So that's how you can leverage on your teamwork. Duplicate yourself. And once this happens, once you're inviting with your team, make sure you follow up. And even at the end of the presentation, make sure everyone gives accountability. How many people did you have? Can I see your guests? It's not a matter of saying, I've invited 5 people. We want to see how many people came at the end. It's very, very, very important. Also, use inviting scripts to help you duplication. What you can do, help other people also use it. You're invited to this mega event. You have a script. The company usually makes it much better for you. Creates flyers for you. Use the same flyer. And keep on saying that your seat is reserved. Confirm your attendance. You stress it very, very, very much. Promote on multiple channels. Promote on multiple channels. Some of you are on more than 10 social media platforms. Yesterday I met someone and he was telling me, you no longer post, you no longer check my things on TikTok. I'm like, I'm too busy. I can't even open TikTok the whole day. Like my attention is very far. Now for some of you, even as we are in the training, some of you are on TikTok. So use multiple channels like WhatsApp groups, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. WhatsApp groups. The other time I told you, somebody adds on WhatsApp group, on a certain group, and you exit. Are you stupid? We are looking for people, and somebody bumps you in a group with 300 people, and you exit. They're just bringing you people in front of you, in box one by one. Post a product in the group, and you get some people inbox you. So, WhatsApp group, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and what other channels? Instagram, X, Twitter, LinkedIn, What? Which one? Emo. And many more use. Use countdown timers and reminder graphics. 10 days to go. 9 days to go. And you can also put these ones on your status. Now, when you reach 2 days to go, don't say 2 days to go. What do you say? 48 hours to go. 12 hours to go. The D-Day is here. Today is the day. Once the countdown is done, go live and talk about the event. I have seen many people go live to advertise themselves. This is done by most ladies. Find somebody's on TikTok, or what they are doing like this, showing the world how they are beautiful. They are advertising their bam bams. But for what? Have you seen those ones? But go live and talk about your business. Talk about the event. Most of you are laughing because that's what you do in your inbox. Use team morale stories to build business. I usually tell you when we have the events, most of you choose to sit down. The event is exciting and you sit down. People who have sense, that's the day they use their videos. They are showing, and that's, you don't know when you will put out that video. In the future, you said, this was our event, this how they look like. And some of you don't have anything related to OQATA events. And yet you have attended them, yes or yes? You have attended them. But when we are having the event, you come like you're the guest of honor. You behave like you're the chief guest. For who? For what? This is the time to be crazy. You behave normal. And I've told you, if you keep on doing things in a normal way, you will remain normal. You will remain normal. My prayer for you is that by the end of 2026, all of you stop being normal. You're not in it. Even the way you're responding, you're just looking at me and you're like with this eye of, who tells you I don't want to be normal? Being normal is boring, ladies and gentlemen. It's the worst thing you can do is remain normal. Whatever you do, maybe next time, you need to do whatever it takes. Do you know, I'll give a weird example. How many of you have seen Slay Queens? Some of you have not seen them, maybe you're some of them here. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm a Slay Queen. How many of you have seen the prostitutes, how they behave? They dress to attract. Whatever they do, they want to do what? To attract. And you're like, oh my God, how can some, yes, they have achieved their goal. Can't you also do something that can make sure people ask you about your business? Kola wakatisa. Abantu bagambe, who is this? By the way, what do? You want to keep everything formal. Then you muchala muganda. Nimusajja muganda, nimusajja wa kabaka. You together kutwala anywhere. Be crazy. Be crazy. Stop being normal. Stop being normal. I used to, let me tell you, every time I had an event up country, do you know what I would do? Let me say we are going to Lira today. We are in Lira town and the event is tomorrow. I will look for a nightclub in Lira that night and I go there purposely to prospect. I go and dance. As I'm dancing, I'm getting contacts. By the way, who are you? I'm Saturday David. I'm coming from Kampala. I've just come here for business. Which business? Oh, today we are busy. I won't tell you, give me your number. Give me your number. And I collect numbers in a club. And I tell them, by the way, tomorrow we are in Lira Hotel at 12 noon. Make sure you come. And I will have guests the following day and they would sign up. They would come and they'll be like, is this the person I met? And the following day I'll be in suits. And people will be like, oh my God. I think I want to enjoy life like this guy. At night, he's happening. During the day, he's doing business. Now you go up country, then you go to sleep. And it happened the following day, you attend the event with no guest. If you can't invite them in on the streets, go at night, you will get them. Some of you are like, Toto no na. The club is not bad. It's the intentions you do or you go within a club that are bad. Are we together? Yes. But being in a club, I've seen many people go to club and they don't even drink. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes. But if your intention is to invite, you go in a club, bring out strokes that people will be attracted, they will be like, oh my God! And people will be like, oh yeah, when you God meet them, they will go, I saw you pulling out. So who are you? Tell them, I'm this one. Get the contact. Are we together? Yes, don't keep on doing things in a normal way. Get your team involved. How? Assign promotion tasks to team members. Remember, you're the CEO of the business. You say, for you, you'll be seating people. You'll be doing this. You'll be doing, make sure your team is involved. Involve your team in this event. Track who is inviting and how many guests they have committed to. You said you're bringing 10 people. How many have come? Be tough on your teammates. Tough in the sense that they need to show what they are doing. Because you cannot help someone and you tell them we are inviting and they don't invite. Gamify promotions with rewards for efforts. When you're building as a leader, put some incentives. If you do this, you get this. I could have dinners with my team members. I could have gifts, personalized cups, personalized pens, and people will feel like, yes, I would do a personal team recognition. Gamify as put games in everything you do. Don't be too serious. Nobody eats seriousness here. Hello? Some of you want like you to show everyone how you're a serious person. Who cares? Do you eat seriousness? Eh? You can't. All what you want is the results. Then host mini contests leading up to the event. Remember all this one, you're seeing yourself as a CEO. So whatever you do, you're doing it as the CEO of your what? Of your business. But if you're looking at yourself as an IBO, how would you say that? How do I host mini contests leading up to the event? This is not for me. It's for my upline. But you need to remove that nonsense of my upline. You're the upline, you're the CEO, you're everything. When I was building, I never edified my uplines bigger than me. I would say, I would edify myself, and I'm like, this is also my colleague. We're building together. He's my colleague. And by the time they hear about my colleague, somebody, the way they recognize the colleague on stage, they'll be like, if now this one is this big, and they are colleagues, I think also this one is also equally what? Big. And the upline will also reciprocate. When I'm like, this one. Let me say I'm the number one, I'm making more money. I say, you're lucky to be invited by this. I also personally admire this one. If I was invited by a person like this who has invited you, trust me, it would have taken me shorter time to make money. Imagine the number one is edifying you in that manner. And yet, you have not yet made any money. Maybe probably that is your first downline. Maybe you have invited everyone you invite, they quit. But the upline is telling you, this one, he has helped many people make money. In front of the guests. Do you understand? Yes. So you don't have to lower yourself. Put those contests of inviting, of, doing the mini contests of inviting. For example, we are going to have the anniversary, our anniversary. Some of you would be sitting with your team and all of you saying, how many people have you so far confirmed to coming? Because the biggest mistake you can do is attending the anniversary alone with no team members. It's going to be a big mistake for you. Because while you're there, you'll be like, hey, if anyone in my team was seeing this, I think after here, my team was going to go to the moon. But remember, you're there alone. So make sure in that anniversary, you go with your team. Follow-up is the game changer. Most of you have had these instances in network marketing. You invite someone, you share with them everything about OQATA, the plan, the products. Then as you're here, you see the person you shared with here coming to join you. And you're like, this is what I was telling you. Thank God you're here. I hope you're going to join under me. But you didn't invite them here. You set them on fire. You didn't follow up. How many of you have experienced that? You shared with someone, then you only see them coming to join. Another person invites them here. Why? Because you didn't follow up. So following up is the most important thing. Talking to a person, sharing with them is not enough. Following up is the most important thing. Until they have joined, it's not over. It's not over until the person has bought. It's not over until the person is in the system. Are we together? Now, that is phase one. Phase one is not over until the person is in the what? In the system. Phase two, it has just begun. It's not over until you become a brass. It's not over until you have 10 downlines. So now you keep on setting goals. Once they have come, that's one. Now, once they have come, what is next? Keep on setting goals. Then send reminders 3 days, 1 day, and mornings of the event, like what you have said. Keep on following up. Remind. When you're telling the person, you share with the person, and the person says, I will join on 5th. That's when I will join. You should be serious and go beyond the date of 5th. You should say, okay, you join on 5th. What time? And where are we meeting? And how much are you beginning with? Are we together? Then, when you say, for example, you're supposed to meet here or anywhere, you don't call in the evening, the day before, and say, remember tomorrow we are meeting, you said you're going to begin. Don't call them. Because you already confirmed you will meet at Cafe Javas at 11. And that's when you're beginning. So once it reaches 11, actually, 1 hour before, you can call them, you say, hello, you know, I'm always early. I love to keep appointments. We promised to meet at 11, I'm already here an hour before, but you can take your time, I'm waiting for you, as long as you're here by 11. Do you understand? But when you call them a day before, remember, we are meeting tomorrow at the beginning, you give an excuse of why they want you will not come. But a person will be ashamed, will be like, we agreed, I'll be there at 11. So once you don't appear, they don't appear, they'll be like, they have committed a crime. So the next crime, if they say, oh, I'm not coming, you tell them, so should I wait for you at 3 or at 2? I'm a bit late. I say, I can wait for you. I'm going to wait for you until the 2. I'm not leaving here. The person will do whatever it takes to summarize to come. Are we together? That's being serious. The event, and you told the person the seat is reserved. It's in the morning, the event is at 2. Remind them, sir, madam, your seat is reserved and I'm waiting for you at 2. That's how you reaffirm when you're following up. Then also offer transport assistance where possible. Where possible, offer what? Transport. You remember you're the CEO. Don't look at yourself like, but I've just started. No, you're the CEO of your business. You might not have, but where possible, you can offer. Then also remind them of what they will miss by skipping. Like you're here, I'm going to remind you, if you don't attend this anniversary, can I tell you what will happen to you? This is a fact, it's not a threat. 21 years in network marketing, I've experienced a lot. If you don't attend this anniversary, 2026 will be the hardest year for you in the building business. I'm not a prophet of doom, but I'm an overseer. I can see things ahead. I can see things. You don't attend our anniversary, 90%, you have 90% of quitting OQATA in the next 1 year. Because things will be hard for you and you will have a lot of doubts. Remember how I started. People quit because of lack of what? Because of doubt. You have the doubt, you quit. So you will not have the confidence. So remind them what will happen if they miss the event. So me, I'm reminding you, you miss our anniversary, you will have the hardest 1 year. By the time we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary, you will be still an IBO. And if you attend the anniversary, by the time we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary, the list will be, you will be an emerald. This is the list you will be. So imagine becoming an emerald versus quitting. So which one would you take? An emerald. So what would you do? You would attend the anniversary. My game changer in network marketing. There are many events that happened, but an event I attended in London, when the company I was in then was celebrating 50 years. That became an eye-opener. And it was my first time to travel. abroad to be in an aeroplane. Imagine your first time to be in an aeroplane, you are in the Emirates. And your first destination is London. And it is your first time. The commitment I made while I was in the sky, I was like, yes, I'm studying to become a doctor. But even if I don't become a doctor and I remain with this kind of lifestyle, I'll be happy. And let me tell you, from that day, when I stepped into a plane, I went to London and went through the convention, the Golden Jubilee, 50 years. Oh my God. After seeing people are in business for 40 years, 50 years, even the founder was still alive, he's still alive, then the company is around 62. I'm like, oh my God. You mean you can become filthy rich in network marketing? That alone built my confidence. And I was like, I will never quit until I win. And that's how it has been. And from that trip, I've kept on yearning, keep on seeing many places. That's why I've traveled to over 89 countries and over 200 cities. You know, 200 cities, you know what it means? 200 cities, destinations. Because of network marketing. So all this builds the confidence. Once the doubt is cleared, then you settle. The number one reason why many relationships are collapsing, because partners have doubt from each other. When something happens, you say, I think I'm with the wrong person. But once you believe in a person and you trust the person, you will die together even at the age of 90. Doubt. The reason why you left your girlfriend, your boyfriend, because you were, I think, onotantwala jengenda. This one is not taking me where I'm going. But the moment you have the trust that this person will take you, you stick together through thick and thin. And that's the same with what this anniversary is going to do for you. It will clear the doubt. All what you'll be looking at is, how will the second year anniversary be? How will be the 5th? How will be the 10th anniversary? 10th anniversary is what? 10th. What about 20 years? The 25th is what? Anniversary is what? You people, you're all like me. Silver. Okay. Good. Thank God that one, you know. Imagine we are celebrating the Silver Jubilee for OQATA, 25 years in OQATA. Do you know what will happen to you, most of you? You will be having problems, but the problems you'll be having will not be of money. How to spend it. And that's what will happen. But no, 25 years is fine. Even in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, most of you'll be having bigger trainings than OQATA. You'll be having your own training system like this of OQATA. For your team. Like your team is having 2 floors. And you have your own third floor. You have the team of managers managing your team. That's what will happen in the next 5 years. For all of you who will be still in the business. That's what will happen. Actually, in the next 5 years, many people will not be knowing Elias, our CEO. They'll be knowing you. Hello? We have built teams and networks. People, they see us as the owners of the company. They don't want to know who started the company. All what they know is their leader, Dr. Saturday David, who has created the system, who has helped them make money, who has appeared in the front of them many times more than anyone. And that's what will be happening to all of you in the next 5 years. And you're looking at me with this eye of, even me? No, I'm meaning what I'm saying. Because there are 2 or 3 things that makes people succeed in business. The first one is the product. Once the company has good products, people will always make money no matter what. The second one is the system. I've seen companies with best products but with no system fail. But here we have a what? A system. A system to the extent that even if you're not here, people can come and join and you'll make money. And this system is being duplicated in all the countries where we have the offices and where we shall have. What is here now is in Kenya, what is here is in Mombasa, what is here is in Tanzania. And we want to duplicate it in every country, centering to you. And the third one is leadership. Everything rises and falls under leadership. OQATA, we have the best leadership. With those 3, even if you remain here doing nothing, you will, by coincidence, become rich in the next 5 years. So for some of you who are here and you're still judging yourself, Banange, 5 months, I've not made a step, I'm making a year with no step. It is too early for you to prejudge yourself. It's too early for you to judge yourself. Are we together? So you will definitely make the money. It is a master I'm telling you because I know, I've seen. I'm not just motivating you. I'm not a motivator. I'm a Muchiga. But Chigas don't motivate. We say the truth. We say the what? The truth. We tell you the way it is. We tell you the way it is, and that is me. Me, I don't hide anything. And I've had issues with many people. But why can't you? I don't sugarcoat. If it is in Mururuza, I will not put sugar in Mururuza. I will give it to you the way it is. Create a great event experience. High energy from start to finish. Smooth logistics, music, mics, visuals, and chairs. By the time you have at the event, make sure all these ones are set. Because all of you will be having events up country. Use success stories to inspire. And with a strong call to action. This is how to create a great event experience. High energy from start to finish. When you are having an event, you're having a team like this. Front the best. Hello? Front the what? The best. I never front you because you're my friend. Because this is not, we are not here for just friendship. We are for business. If somebody is a good presenter, I will front them. They will do what they do best. Somebody with high energy, I put them. Somebody with a powerful testimony, I front them. So, from high energy, from the beginning to the finish, make sure everything is there. Use success stories that inspire people. And everyone has a story. Next time I will arrange, I teach you how to create, to sell yourself. Every story sells. A best story, a person with the best story is the best sales person. How do you sell with no story? Some of you just hear all what you want to say. You want to tell people about the business. But people are not interested in the business. People are interested in you. If people don't buy you, they won't buy your business. Most of you think you have to be the best presenter. Excuse me, before you present the business, you need to first present yourself. If people don't buy you, if they can't buy you, they can never buy your product, they can never buy your business. So you need to make sure you sell yourself. Learn how to sell yourself very well. And that's one thing I was taught from the beginning. I can sell myself, trust me. By the time you meet me, you come running to meet me. Because by the time you come for me, I've sold myself and you sold all in, no doubt. Hello? Yes, that's very, very important. And with strong call to action. Strong call to action, if you don't join, you will keep on struggling. It is a fact. Tell people. I've seen people, I've met people. I'm in business, I join the business, I invite people, they don't join. After 4 years, you bump into them and they're like, oh my God, you've changed. And I tell them straight to the eye, I gave you an opportunity to change. You refused. If you had said yes, today you will be even better than me. And some people, they will testify and say, yes, I wish I had joined you. And when you're closing, tell people that if you don't join us, we shall employ you in our homes, in our businesses, to work for us. Yes, if you don't. That's a strong call to action. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret of getting ahead is getting started and promoting like a what? A champion. You can never get ahead by not getting started. Let this anniversary be the game changer for you. Let it be the game changer. Let it be the game changer. And I've always told people, I will repeat it again. If you have a prospect, if you have a what? A prospect, and they are looking for money to begin a package, please, for God's sake, let them buy the ticket. They attend the anniversary. After the anniversary, they will get even bigger money to begin. The reason why people are not joining is not that they don't have the money. I will repeat. People are not joining because they don't have the what? The money. They are not joining because they are doubting what they are going to join. That's why they are giving you an excuse. Have you ever asked yourself why everyone gets an emergency and they get the money? I've never seen anyone who is an emergency and they don't get the money. The reason why they don't get the money because it's not urgent. And the reason why it is not urgent, it's not on the first priority. And the reason why it's not on the first priority, it's not important to them. But the moment They come to the anniversary, they see what will happen, what they will do. They'll be like, I want in the next anniversary to be on stage. And people will do whatever it takes to be on what? On stage. And that decision they make inside, they will not need the motivation to come and train them about it. No. People see and they make a decision internally. They make a decision. They make a decision. There are some things we have been into, and we make a decision without even informing anyone. If we are to give everyone an opportunity to tell us the decision they made, it might not be for business. It might be for another thing. We will be shocked. You made the decision silently. You didn't even share anyone that you've made a decision. People who quit, they don't announce. Eh? You think they announce? Come on. People who quit, they don't announce. They make a decision and say, the way you have treated me, I will never come back here. Silently. You call. They will never come. Maybe if you are lucky, after 5, 10 years when you meet, when you're happy, they will open up to you and say, by the way, the reason why I left, because you treated me like this. You said this and you annoyed me, I decided to go. The way people make decisions, bad decisions in silence, people also make good decisions in what? And events is one place that makes people make firm decisions silently because of what they have seen, because of how they have failed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a firm decision to promote events, to see ourselves as the CEOs of the business. Because in the next 5, 10 years, 20 years, most of you will begin your businesses like OQATA. Or even better than OQATA. That's the bitter truth. That's the bitter what? You will see yourself bigger. You will. Some of you will begin big hotels. Some of you begin big schools. Some of you will buy passenger planes like me. Hello? I want to buy a passenger like how you see Uganda Airline. I will have an airline for me that does routes here and there. And some of you are saying, you don't have buses. You're thinking of buses. Yes! One of my slogans is, if I can't go big, I go home. The reason why I've not started, I'm waiting to begin big. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've learned something today. Yes. Have you learned anything? Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Let's put everything in practice. Put everything in what? Practice. In practice. Think about, excuse me, think about the event. Think about the anniversary. You being there, it shouldn't be a question. The question should be, how many people am I coming with? That should be the question. Close every deal coming to the what? To the anniversary. By the time we celebrate the 50th year anniversary, mark my words, all of you will be driving your dream cars. All of you will be driving your dream. You can write that one. The next 50th year anniversary, I will be driving my dream car. It's possible. The last 10 years, I've been driving my dream car. What is my dream car? A Land Cruiser V8. So you will also be driving your dream car. I want to bring the latest version. That one does not mean that I don't have other cars at home. I have. But your dream car, do you know your dream car? Imagine yourself in that dream car. Hello? Some people, I think they are saying, why am I possessed with cars? You can't convince me. A car is something that helps you go through the day well. Hello? A car? Hey. Because how you spend the day is more important than how you even sleep. Everyone sleeps. Hello? But how do you come to the city is a big question. How you go home is a big question. Everyone what? Sleeps. But a car? Don't make a mistake. The first breakthrough you get, buy a car. The first breakthrough you get, do what? Buy a car. A car is one thing that will prove to people that the business you're doing is working. I don't know. That's where we are. You cannot convince Ugandans that you're doing well without a car. You can't be heading to the bus park, going home, and you convince people that you have plots and houses in Kampala. They don't want to know. How have you come home? Is more important than where you're sleeping in Kampala. But even a car is a motivator. We all have problems. We can agree. All of us have what? Even Museveni, our president, with his convoy, he also has problems. But he's in a good car. I also have problems in a V8. You also have problems on a border. Where would you want to have your problems? In a taxi, on a border, or in a beautiful car? We shall continue having problems and solving them. But where you're solving them from is more important. Yes. I also become broke sometimes with my V8. You're broke on a border, I'm broke. In the V8, we are all broke, but who is more broker? You understand? So I pray that before the year ends, God gives you a miracle. You get some money, you go, you buy a car. However much it might be, just have it. 4 wheels, be on the road. The rest will keep on changing. Any opportunity you get, don't buy land. Buy a car. Who says? Saturday David. The first money you get, buy a what? Don't buy land. Saturday David says that. It will give you the motivation to make you feel good. Even the people around you will join you because they don't have cars. And OQATA gives you that opportunity to buy your own. I bought my first car when I was a student in my first year. Years have gone by. Over 20 years, I've never failed to have a car. The worst that has happened to me is having one car in my family. But now, I have 4, 5, 6 cars. One for my wife, one for my ex, one for my taking kids, one for the one who does shopping. Somebody saying, Nayeva Nange. Yes. If you become my ex and you are good to me, I buy a car. We don't need to be enemies. Have a beautiful day. God bless you.